Hello, my name is Michael Lozada. My colleague is Daniel Barragán. We are from the University of Cundinamarca, and next we are going to talk about a problem that Colombia has been having in relation to the increase in the price of fossil fuels, and that caused a demonstration by the transporters.
And talking about of what is the origin, in 2007, the current government began subsidizing fuels in the country, a strategy that created the Fuel Price Stabilization Fund, FEPC. This fund was created to control the fluctuation in the price of the dollar. The government then subsidizing that money so the end user would not have to pay it. It was a system that worked while the dollar was constantly rising and falling, but now is no longer the case. So the fiscal gap reached 36 billion pesos and it must fill somehow.
A tracker strike, also known as a tracking shutdown, is a form of protest where truck drivers suspended their work activities. Typically, it involves ceasing the transportation of goods, which can have significant negative impacts on the economy.
What do trackers ask for? Repeal of the Administrative Act on the increase in the price of diesel. They request that the increase in the price of diesel to 13,904 per gallon be revoked. Meeting with the President of the Republic, they demand that the President meet with the representative of the union to decide on the future of the sector and create a great national transport agreement. Issuance of a specific labor regime for transports. They request the creation of labor legislation adapted to the needs of the transport union.
Implementation of the efficient cost information system. They request a cost system update in real time for light cargo vehicles and dump trucks. Creation of an exemplary sanctioning regime. They propose rigorous sanctions for actors who do not comply with the rules in the transport sector, including generators and companies. Creation of the National Transport Fund that includes the replacement fund for all modes of transport.
The economic effects, shortage of products. Since freight transporters are responsible for the transport of goods and raw materials, a strike in the sector can lead to shortage of essential products such as food, medicines, and fuel. Interruption in the supply chain. Industries that depend on freight transports to receive inputs or send finished products will be affected. These include sectors such as agribusiness, manufacturing, construction, and retails. Economic losses in product sectors, inability to move products from the production centers to point of sale of export can result in economic loss for producers and distributors.
Repeal the diesel price increase, negotiate temporary subsidies or tax adjustment to moderate price of diesel and establish periodic price reviews. Meeting with the President organized a national dialogue table with representatives of the Union to define joint solutions and creative works committees. Specific labor regime. Create an adapted labor framework for transports with better contracts, insurance and pensions.
Solution to request. Cost system talk, develop a digital system that provide update date and transportation cost jointly managed by the union and the government. Exemplary sanctionary regime implements a system of a clear and strike sanctions for companies and generators that do not comply with the rules. National Transportation Fund create a fund financed with state resources and tools to support the sector and warrant the replacement of vehicles.
reducing dependence on fossil fuels and transitioning to renewable energy sources, implementing policies to reduce fossil fuel consumption and promote energy efficiency, strengthening national energy production and reducing dependence on fuel imports.
And now I'm talking about of long-term solution, strengthening national energy production and reducing dependence on fuel imports. Two, implementing an efficient public transportation system and promoting the use of electric vehicles. And three, establishing a dialogue with the oil industry to find joint the and sustainable solutions. Our message is it's time to unite to support our transporters. The truckers strike not only affects the union but all of us. Every product that reaches our table depends on their tireless work and today they need our solidarity. Thanks so very much.